Influences, Unit 10, page 104. Hi guys, again this is your teacher Noor Mahmoud, and today we are going to talk about, or we are going actually to start a new unit, which is unit number 10. You can find this one in your English world, okay? So far we are done with the action pack, and now we are moving to the English world. ننتقل إلى كتاب الخاصة وهو كتاب الإنجليش World Unit 10 page 104. Now the title of this unit is called or actually it is called The Influences بمعنى التأثيرات, and we are going to talk about the things that impact your personality, the way of thinking and so on. راح نتكلم عن الأشياء والأشخاص اللي بيأثروا بشخصيتنا وبطريقة تفكيرنا. Okay? So, before we go any further, let's just know what does the word influence mean? ماذا تعني كلمة influence? Now in Arabic it means التأثير, okay? So the first one would be a noun, okay? This is really important. You should write this part of speech in your notebook. اكتبوا هاي الكلمات على الدفتر. Now influence as a noun بمعنى التأثير. Now as a verb, to influence someone, to have a part of changing someone, you are influencing them. تؤثر بهم. This is a verb. And the last one is influencers are the people أو الأشخاص المؤثرين. Okay, so this is also a noun which ends as you can see with er. Okay, so this is a person noun. اسم شخص أو اسم الفاعل. Okay, so these are a very important part of speech for this word. Okay, now what other people do we have in our life that we can call them influencers? Okay, in your life take a look. Okay, في حياتكم ممكن تشوفوا البيئة المحيطة فيكم. Okay, and you can actually give me examples about people who can influence your life, people who can impact your life. ممكن تعطوني أمثلة على أشخاص بيأثروا في حياتكم. Now, for example, maybe one of the most or the main characters that impact your life are your parents. عادة الوالد والوالدة هم من الأشخاص الأكثر تأثيرا في حياتك. Okay, so now I'm giving you like an examples on people who can influence your life. So the first one would be your parents. Some of us actually are influenced by their friends, أصدقائهم. Okay, others may be influenced by their teachers, المعلمين. And also you can be influenced nowadays by people who are using the social media and they are calling themselves influencers أو المؤثرين. Okay, so these are actually types or examples on people who can influence your life. So we have teachers, we have parents, we have friends, and also those people on social media. All of them have a part or a role in your life. هاي الشخصيات ممكن تؤثر على حياتك. So if I ask you to give me an example on people who influence you, you should mention one of these people. Okay. Okay. Now I said previously that we are going to read a story in this unit which is titled Leo. يوجد في هاي الوحدة قصة باسم أو بعنوان ليو. Okay, and we are going to read it inshallah, and also we are going to elaborate this beautiful story. But before we do that, just like in Arabic, كما في اللغة العربية يوجد في اللغة الإنجليزية ما يسمى بعناصر القصة. They are called the story elements. Okay, first one would be of course the characters, الشخصيات, and we have like two types, the main characters الشخصيات الرئيسية, and we have the secondary characters الشخصيات الثانوية. Also we have the plot حبكة القصة, and what the story is all about, على ماذا تدور هاي القصة, and we have the time and place الزمان والمكان, which are really very important. We have the climax أو what we call the ذروة القصة, ويعني أفضل لحظات هاي القصة والأزمة في القصة, we call it climax. We have the theme of the story, موضوع القصة, المغزى أو ماذا تحاول هاي القصة إني تخبرني, ما هو الموضوع. Okay, and the last one would be the descriptive language, اللغة التصويرية. You are going to see that in our story we are going to notice a lot of descriptive language, اللغة التصويرية مثل الصور الفنية في اللغة العربية. Okay, so this is really important. Write them down. Story elements عناصر القصة. Okay. The characters. Now, the main characters أو الشخصيات الرئيسية بهاي القصة, we have three main characters. ثلاث شخصيات رئيسية. The first one would be called Robbie. So this is the guy called Robbie. يدعى Robbie. And he is like 14 years old kid. And he's a victim of bullying and he is the storyteller of the story. Okay, now الاختلاف بهاي القصة إنه شخصية روبي وهي اللي يبلغ من عمره 14 عام هو الضحية في هاي القصة، ضحية البولينج أو التنمر، وبنفس الوقت he is the storyteller الراوي للحكاية أو راوي القصة. Okay, so this is Robbie. Now the other one, this guy is called Danny. يدعى Danny and he is the bully or he is the bad guy. So الشخصية السيئة بهاي القصة أو الشخصية الشريرة نوعا ما the bad guy is called Danny. هو داني وهو البولي أو الشخص المتنمر اللي دائما ما يعمل let's say mocking روبي، دائما بيعمل تعليقات ساخرة من شخصية روبي. Okay, now the last one would be our hero. We can call him the hero. بطل الحكاية. He is Leo and he's a confident boy وهو ولد يملك ثقة بنفسه and he is the hero of the story. هو بطل هاي الحكاية. So these are the main characters. هاي هي الشخصيات الرئيسية في القصة. Now for the secondary characters الشخصيات الثانوية we have every other kids in the school. الطلاب الآخرين الموجودين في المدرسة. Okay, let's move to the time and place of the story. الزمان والمكان للقصة. Now the time الوقت هو winter فصل الشتاء and the place would be Sun Hill School مدرسة Sun Hill. Okay, so الزمان فصل الشتاء، المكان مدرسة Sun Hill School. Now for the plot موضوع القصة, what's going on in the story, that we are talking about Robbie, a 14 years old kid being bullied by another boy called Danny. تدور أحداث القصة حول روبي وهو يبلغ من عمره 14 سنة يتعرض للتنمر من شخصية أخرى تدعى داني. Okay, now let's move to the climax of the story. ذروة الحكاية أو the most important event أفضل حدث في هاي القصة هي when Leo shows up عندما تظهر شخصية البطل وهو ليو. Okay, so this is the climax. For the theme of the story مغزى القصة أو let's say الفكرة المسيطرة على القصة هي فكرة البولينج أو التنمر. We are going to see example of how kids are being bullied in the school. راح نشوف أمثلة على كيفية تعرض الأطفال لموضوع التنمر في المدرسة. So this is the theme of our story.